Good morning, my friends. Well, it's a beautiful morning. I wish it was a morning where I was up in Lone Pine, but instead here I am 3 miles from the road for Kennedy Meadows. I feel horrible. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to quit. I'm going back. I'm going to do this. But for now, I'm going to go and regroup, get into Kennedy Meadows, and just figure out what I'm going to do, where I'm going to go. I'm going to skip this high section for now and come back to it. I have no other choice. I'm at the Kern River campground. As you probably heard already, the river in the background. It's gushing. And I'm going to hike out 3 miles to the road and see if I can get a hitch into Grumpy Bears. And from there, I think I'm going to go up to Kennedy Meadows North or South Tahoe. I think South Tahoe would probably be better. And then just proceed north up to Cascade Locks, go to Trail Days, then come back and finish this 300 miles. I'm just going to go from Lone Pine up since I flip-flop this section anyway. I wasn't even that far from Lone Pine, to be honest. So, but again, I'll figure that one out as we go. So let's go get it. Let's get some views. Lots of hikers coming through right now, yelling and screaming and having a great time. I wish I was with them. Sitting here having a hot chocolate, which I think is preferable to coffee, at least for me. Coffee's a diuretic, and I just don't like how agitated I get on coffee. So I've been drinking hot chocolate lately. Okay, let's do the silly check. Go down here where we ate our dinner. That was my view this morning. Beautiful camp spot. The only thing I don't like about it is the bugs. The bugs were so bad. It was insane. I woke up to a black covering on my mesh. There were at least 400 of them on me. Okay, now where's the trail? Some local people there. Because that public campground is only like 2 miles, 2.5. A lot of day hikers come. Oh, wait. These are through hikers. Or at least one of them is. Hello. Hello. All right, well, I'm meeting a lot of people, and I've got to resist the temptation to stand and talk with them. Otherwise, I'll never get out of here. Here comes another one. Just say hi and go by. Okay, we've passed the gate. We should be coming up on the campground. And I'm thinking Eric is still there. He'll be very busy. I've seen no less than 30 hikers already coming up. That's just, wow. I mean, that's a lot. He's a pretty amazing guy. He works for the PCTA, and I think he's going to be a little shocked to see me. We got to spend a little time together. Super nice guy. And, it'll be nice to see him again. Okay, so I didn't have Ricky's number. Sauce or as I affectionately refer to him as saucy. You saucy. Anyways, he's coming at 10. It's 1:45. I got 0.6 to the trailhead to meet him. I'll shoot him some money. He's probably going to wonder what the heck I'm doing because I'm back. I hope they don't kid around with me too much. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to settle in there. Might stay a day or two and just figure out what I'm doing and use their Wi-Fi to contact the post office and bounce some packages. I'd also like to sit down and look at my far out, check the maps, see where the elevation situations are. I was just talking to Eric there from the PCTA, lovely guy. He's very familiar with the Nashi packs. He said, yep, great call, especially with your situation. So yeah, let's go get it. Oh, look at this cute little outhouse up here. I think I better take the road because, you know, there's endangered rocks. We laughed about that. It's too funny. Okay, I think this is the road here. Yeah, I don't have too much time left, so I'm going to take the road. It's a bit faster. Hey, everybody. Sorry I haven't posted in a day or so since yesterday. I want to bring you up to date on what's going on. I went up 3 days ago to the Sierra. I had thought that I was acclimated by being in Kennedy Meadows South at 6,000 and something feet. And it turns out I wasn't. I went up and I camped the first night at 9,000 and I thought I'd just stay there overnight and that would help. And it did, there's no question. And then I went up to what's called Swallow Bridge by Olentia Pass, I think it's called. I'm not sure. Anyways, it's about probably around 20 miles in, 25 miles in. And I suffered extreme, well, I shouldn't say extreme, but I suffered altitude sickness. And I had a big climb coming after that. So I thought rather than making it worse and rather than being a burden on people around me, I thought I would just come back, regroup, and figure out what I want to do. Since then, I called back home, spoke to my doctor, my respirologist, actually, because I was 1,000% positive that it had to do with my COPD. And so what they said was two options. They could send me down like some extra extreme puffers. However, they said those would be temporary solutions. There's also things you can buy from Walmart that are oxygen, a little lightweight oxygen, things that you can use in the field. I didn't opt for that either. So I was in a bit of a dilemma. Then on top of that, I had to deal with coming back. So I came back and I came to Grumpy Bears, and I'm going to today help somebody else out with an issue they're having because, you know, I'm okay here for a while. I'm going to stay here for a couple of days. And then what I think I'm going to do is twofold. Number one, I'm going to obviously lighten my gear, but I think I'm going to go up to South Tahoe. And that puts me back down to around, I want to say around 6,000 to 7,000 feet at the most. That will give me some time to lose weight. This is the other thing my respirologist said was my oxygen saturation level is highly dependent on how heavy I am. And so heavier people, even if they don't have COPD, have a tougher time breathing in elevation. Well, it's compounded for me because of the disease. And so I'm not quitting. I know the first thought would be to just skip the Sierras, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is just go up, because listen, I've already done sections of this already, so it's not like doing this tarnishes anything I've already done. Last year I did sections because of my broken foot. This, you know what, guys, the PCT is no joke. It's just kicking my butt in more ways than one. And I admit, I came in here looking at elevation, gradual slopes, thinking this is going to be a piece of cake. Well, I'm here to tell you, no, first of all, no through hike is a piece of cake. And second, the PCT has teeth. It has big, gnarly teeth. And I just don't know how to approach some of these things. They're new to me, and I have to learn. I have to learn as I go. I am an experienced through hiker, but there will always be new things that I have to deal with. And oh my God, the wind. Okay, I had to let the wind die down for a second before I could talk some more. So that's the plan. So I've ordered a new pack. I'm going to a lighter pad. I'm basically going to get back down to around 8-pound base. Going to start from South Tahoe, going to move northward into Oregon, up near Cascade Locks. And if I'm there around the trail days, then I'll stay for trail days, obviously. But if not, then if I get it done earlier, I'll come back down. By then I'll have lost weight, a lot of weight, because I know I lose a lot of weight on trail. And I mean, I've lost weight now, but just not enough, right? I was really close, really close. I didn't start feeling it till around 10,000. And in the Sierras, I would say 10 to 11 is your base. Climbing up during the day for a couple hours and using oxygen or using puffers, I can handle. So, sleep low, hike high. So we'll come back. I'll stay at the base of the mountains. I will hike up the mountain, get back down the other side, camp at the bottom. While I'm up top, I'll use whatever my doctor gives me to help me. I'll be down in weight, and possibly by then, wow, these wind gusts are extreme. And possibly by then, I'll be in a much better condition, and I won't maybe have to use spikes or carry an ice axe. I'll just have to bring a bear canister. That'll reduce my weight sufficiently and also not put as much pressure on my breathing. So I'm not quitting, guys. I am not quitting. I refuse to give up. I'm going to make one more honest effort at the Sierra. But first, I'm going to go finish everything else. Then after that attempt at the Sierra, I'm going to go up to Mazama in Washington just to do that last 30 miles, which I refused to do last year because I will not touch that monument until I'm done. That's my reward. That's the way I see it. That's my trophy. That's my, the pat on the back kind of thing for getting it done. That's why I refused to do it last year. That was the only reason I didn't go up there. I went up to Hart Pass and I came south purposely. Everybody else went up and touched the monument and came south, but I did not. So I will go up there. I will touch the monument. I'll call it a through hike. Then if I have time on my visa, I will come back down and I will help Mary, the lion. I will help her because she helped me so much. She gave me a place to stay. She gave me rides. She just gave me her car. Didn't even bother asking me, just gave me the keys. Let me play her late husband's guitar. I mean, this woman is just a saint. She's absolutely amazing, and she needs help. And you know what? I'm going to help her. I'm going to help her and the trail and the hikers any way I can. So anyway, I just wanted to update you. This is big news for me. It's not the end. Please, it's not the end. Stick with me. I will get through this one way or the other. I am so determined, and I want this so bad.